Farm. This is the continuation of the video that I shot back in December 29. We were going to try to do another video within the next week or so, but you know, things get busy, life happens, and so here we are.
Yeah, December 29 of this past year.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and finish that video. And like I told you, the reason for the video was this is the kit that we sell at the market. Okay, it comes with a sifter, which is 1/8, and it also comes with everything you need for setting up your bin again. So this is your cardboard, your compost, peat moss, and castings. And right here we have coffee grounds, oyster shell, and biochar. This all comes in the kit, and that's to be able to get your bins back in working order, because you don't want to leave these bins more than 3 months without changing it. This one, the last one was another day, but this is back from January 20th, and it also had 200 baby worms in it. So very similar to what we had before. So I already got started and sifting some of these things, and we're going to continue doing this a little bit and show you how easy it is to sift this.
These are how the castings look.
Bring it up a little bit. Ooh, look at this guy.
Was that a worm?
That's a huge one.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, so this is roughly a little over 8 weeks, 9 weeks. A lot of the stuff has already been
Composted.
decomposed. So as you can see, we have a lot of large things, a couple of small rocks, but it's mostly the big stuff that's still here, and of course the worms. So once we get to that point, dump it in here, and we'll finish it up. You can see how fast I did all the stuff that was in there. This process is very fast. This is the fastest way. This is another one. This is the fastest way to do this. If you have a bin or two and you want to do it fast, you know, a small sifter will do the trick. Okay. So right here, this all goes in here. All this that you see here is going to go back in the bin.
So do you have cocoons and baby worms?
Well, we're going to show that in a minute here.
Okay.
So now, like I tell everybody, the best way to get cocoons and all that went through, they're probably in there. But to make sure that there's no cocoons in your castings or small worms, I always do it twice. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do the things. This is the second time.
So you
And
use
see
a separate bin?
how much castings I had in there. So this is pretty fast.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the bin where you run it the second time, because that was the
This
first
is
time.
the second time.
This
I
is
run
another bin.
castings
Okay.
twice.
Okay.
So
I mean the tray.
hopefully we can see some here. As you can see, there's
Baby
see that right there?
worms. Yay!
okay. That's a cocoon.
A cocoon. Let me see the cocoon again.
Okay, right here, there's one. Okay. This bin didn't seem to have many, but look, there's another one right there. There's another one right there. Okay, so the second time that you sift it, you'll get a lot of the cocoons, and if there's any little worms left, they will also be in this. Okay.
Can I see the cocoon one more time?
Sure.
You know, I'm legally blind, so.
Okay, so there's one here.
Wait.
You got to focus right there.
Oh yes.
Okay. There's one here. There's one here. This one is brown.
Okay.
Okay, it's about to. This one is about to hatch probably. Okay, so there's a few in here.
Okay.
Okay. So there's another one right there. Okay, that's a green one. Okay, so that you sift it a second time, and you'll get the cocoons that went through. You'll get some of them back.
Yes.
So that way you don't lose them. Okay. So let's put this over here. This right here also goes back. Because I want the cocoons to be as nice as possible.
Yeah.
And look how fast we went through all of that.
Oh,
okay?
and look how nice the
and
castings
look how nice
look.
those castings are.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. So this whole thing I'm gonna do again. So for now I'm gonna show you how to put everything back together.
Okay.
Put this out, all the castings, and if you can see, one bin. And there's probably 30-40 pounds of castings here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the baby worms are there. I can see. Yes, there are some worms in there, right? I saw one.
There's no worms in here.
Oh, there's not?
Most of the worms are over there.
Oh, I thought that was a worm.
No.
Oh, okay. So don't trust my eyes. Okay.
Okay. The worms will be in this one.
Oh, okay.
Because this is what we're gonna put.
Side the bin. Okay.
So bin's empty. Okay.
Okay.
There's nothing in it. We have to just change. Well, once I take my glove off, I'll take that.
Change the
put a
date?
new one on there. The date.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll see how many worms we have and all that. And I might have to change. Well, I will have to change it. We'll see how many worms and things we're going to put back. But the first thing is the bedding. As you can see, you put the cardboard and the pea moss together. Okay. Squeeze. You get a little bit of water. That's 80%.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to spread that out in here.
Yeah.
And this is just really good stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Very easy to do. You can do this whole process very fast.
Okay.
For 1-2 bins.
So that was the big ones and the corrugated cardboard for bedding, and it's also.
Remember that you'll need the castings for the plants and all that right now because we're just in March, so very soon everything's going to go on the ground and the castings are going, you know, with the plant. So one thing I wanted
so after the bedding, what they continue with the compost?
But can I finish?
Yes.
Okay, so once we get this, just spread it out on the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, and then like I said, that was 80%, and this is their food, which is basically the compost. Okay.
Nice.
And the same thing.
Compost.
You see how wet?
Yes.
Okay. Now I did them separately so that you see there's only a couple of drops came out of that.
Yes.
So I did them in a separate container. You don't want to mix the bedding and the food, okay? So this compost is the food. It's basically what's in here is my compost, which is grass clippings, leaves, and kitchen scraps with horse manure that's been aged. This This has been composting for probably 6 months.
Okay.
So this goes on top.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So now you have the food and the bedding in here. So what we're gonna do, if you can look in here real quick, we're gonna open up a hole here on one of the sides, okay?
One of the corners, yeah.
Yeah. And this is what the other stuff is our coffee grounds, oyster shells, and biochar. The biochar really helps the colony of the bacteria, and the oyster shell is basically very good for the worms because the worms have a little gizzard, so they actually need some sort of grit in here. Oyster shell is excellent for that, and coffee grounds is just to me it's just like a boost, you know, for food and things like that for them. They get very active and they produce a lot of castings.
Okay. Oh, so you chose this corner here?
Yes,
He's digging it.
right here. I just
Yeah,
dig and then
dig.
I cover it.
Okay.
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 So
Great.
now once we do all that, okay, very easily we'll take everything that was not castings, all the big stuff that wasn't decomposed, and we're going to put that back in
Cocoons
there.
and baby worms that are there.
Yes. So since this is a little drier than I want it to be, I'm going to spray a little water on it. So let me get that.
Okay. Worms home. Worms home. Worms home.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, right here. Okay, the same thing. You want to get this to about 80%. I don't want to squeeze too hard because they are, you can see there's worms in there. So
Yeah.
I kind of know how I want it. So all right. So once we get that done,
Yeah.
and it is what I want. See,
Okay.
just a few drops. I'm not squeezing too hard.
Testing
Though.
with his fist. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So now have a newspaper.
Yes.
Same thing that I tell everybody how to put the bed together. Always I put a newspaper down.
Yeah.
Okay. It's wet and it fits the bed. Okay. And let me get that
Plastic.
plastic.
You want to get some plastic. It's a little mess around here to warm it land. Red wiggler's land.
Okay. Always cover it with plastic. Okay. This is the ones I use.
Yes.
Okay. Just cover it. Has a little bit of area where, you know, air can get through, but this really helps keep the moisture down, and you won't have to add water every week. Not even it can stay moist to the right consistency for about 4 weeks. So it's really good to do that. Always put that down. So basically this is it. See how fast that was and easy?
So what is missing now? The worms. 250 red wigglers.
Well,
right?
the worms were already in there.
Oh
because
yes,
the worms were sifted
the ones that were left over there.
Okay.
Yes.
So there were at least 200 worms in there. Those,
Yeah.
as you can see, there was a lot of cocoons.
Yeah.
Some of them we actually recover when we sifted twice the castings. So this is nice and easy. And remember, we have this kit at the market, okay, on Saturdays.
The refill
And you
kit.
can get just the sifter. You can get the whole refill plus the sifter. We have it. We have prices for both of those, so it's really easy. You know, don't get intimidated when you see your bin. If it's getting ready that you have to sift it, do it as quick as possible because you don't want to leave your worms in here because they will get smaller. The nutrition will go down in the bin. You get smaller worms and they'll start to get really skinny.
Yeah, because
and
they're
it's not
living in
good.
their
So
poop.
at least every 3 months, you want to go ahead and do this. Okay.
Wait.
You want to replace everything, put new food, everything new. Okay. Plus what you had there, your worms are multiplying and everything is going to be great. Okay. So until next time, thank you.
Oh, we
This
hope
is-
to see you guys at the convention center in Brownsville this Thursday. Yeah.
Okay,
But
and not catch us Saturday at the market, Bandera Point. It's at the corner of Highway 1604 and Highway 16. We'll see you there.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Renee with Green Earth Farms. Doing something that I think is interesting. We, at the market, we sell bedding, which is cardboard and pea moss. Here we have other things. I want to show you other things that you can actually put in your bedding. They are really, really good. That work really good for me. This one here, this is from our moringa trees. I grind my moringa trees and I use that also as bedding. Very nutritious, very good. It really breaks down fast. I also have here wood shavings from hardwood trees. This stuff is also really good for the bedding. And of course, pea moss is here. And a third thing that I like to use, and it's all the way at the bottom. Let's see if we can tell what it is sawdust. I get wood sawdust, and also that's one of my things for the bedding. So well, I was doing this and I thought it'd be interesting to show you that there's so many other things that you can use to make your bedding with. Things that are around the house, things that you can easily get. All these are things that we easily can get, and they do a really good job with the bedding for our worms. So just wanted to show you that. Hoping that it's interesting and that you can see that there's so many other things that you can use for bedding for the worms, especially when you're doing big batches. You have a great day. This is Renee and Margot with Green Earth Farms. We'll talk to you soon.